Hello everyone, my name is MrJepthah, and welcome back to another audio commentary of my video. It's been about a year since I released this video, so it's time for me to reminisce and talk about it. So, I have a weird relationship with this video. There are some things about this video that I really liked. I think more of it was just the writing, not necessarily some of the other stuff. The editing, I think I enjoy a lot of the choices that I make in this video, but there were lots of behind the scenes stuff that happened throughout this video that yeah, I feel the need to kind of talk about and explain just kind of the evolution of how things progress with these videos. I believe the episode 1 racer video was not gonna be the first episode of these scripted videos. In fact, I actually worked on this script and finished it long before even the episode 1 racer video was written. The only reason why I did the episode 1 racer video first instead of this was because I was on more of a time crunch with the episode 1 video because of it being the 25th anniversary. And I didn't have, you know, a time crunch for this one, as I'll talk about in a second, but there was a lot of stuff on my plate during the making of this particular video. And I think it's just a product of my life during the summer. Was very eventful. Even right now, and I'm trying to keep these as evergreen as I can, but I mean, even now with videos that I'm trying to work on, it is very hard with my current job being just more of an outdoor kind of a job. I get so exhausted and overheated at the end of the day that I just don't feel like working on a lot of creative stuff. And I think it's kind of true with this video too, was I just was not feeling the editing, and so I kind of procrastinated a lot when it came to the editing. But the script was done, and it was going to be more of a serious type of video about the making of and stuff like that. Honestly, it was probably going to be like a Who Needs Normal video. But after the episode 1 racer video kind of gave me the template of what to work with, I decided just to add a lot of humor and just be a lot more silly about it. So it took me a little bit longer to get the script done because, you know, I was trying to add all that stuff. When I went to record, there were a couple of things that I had to do. I had to get the tennis court shots, like me being on the tennis court, not just me as myself, but also me as Mario later on. And we filmed that one Saturday afternoon, and then later that night, I filmed all of the talking head stuff and recorded all of the voiceover lines at the same time. So literally, like, you can even see me a couple of times, like, leaning back from my computer reading the script for the voiceovers. So I would go back and forth. I would do the talking heads sitting up, and then I would lean over and read the voiceover stuff. It's not good. The quality of the audio and especially the video is not good in this video, and it makes the mustache look worse than it actually was. It really, I don't think it was that bad, but this video is a constant reminder of how bad it was. And to be fair, not to be fair, but like the only reason that I had the mustache was because I was trying to look like Mario, and I only really planned the tennis court thing. I didn't actually plan the plunger, me plunging the toilet as Mario until a lot later into the process. But literally, I think weeks after I filmed everything else, it was like a last second thing, and yeah, I really thought about how it would work. I thought it would look fine, and it just didn't. I don't think the camera quality does it justice at all. But it looked better in the mirror, and it looked better with a different camera. And I shouldn't have, but I used my computer camera, which is why my footage looks so bad for the talking heads. That's because it's my computer camera. Note to self, never use your computer camera for recording ever again. I actually did. There is another video that I did. I don't think I did for the Kirby video, but I did for the Indiana Jones video. And that was kind of the last straw for me, where I was like, okay, I'm not using my computer camera to record ever again. So there were some other things going on behind the scenes. I had to record those tennis court shots and then the voiceover stuff. And literally the next morning, we were going on vacation to Tennessee, whatever the tourist trap is, Dollyland or whatever. I don't remember what it was called. It was a miserable week. Anyway, we were literally leaving the next day. So while I am recording, my wife is behind the camera packing. She is packing for us to go on our vacation while I'm recording this. And that week was... I did some editing throughout that week. It was more of a relaxing week. But over the course of that week, my grandfather had passed away. It was while I was on vacation, and he was in a completely different state and everything. So it made for kind of a rough rest of the vacation, emotionally, and that kind of distracted me a little bit from editing. And then even later on, as the weeks went on and then months went on into the timing on me talking about the funeral, the death of my grandfather, and then the headstone, the timing. And then so we went to Indiana for my grandfather's funeral, and it was a very busy week, so I didn't get a lot of editing done then either. The months and weeks after that, I was honestly kind of being lazy. It was just, I think it's just the summer. I just get so exhausted at the end of the day, and I don't want to do anything creative while, at that point. And it's just, and given everything else, the sadder emotional angle of everything, I kind of had a dark time after that, to be frank. Not like horribly depressed or anything like that. Just for me, it was pretty rough. And I tried to distract myself every now and then with this video, but the week I recorded everything was June, the first week of June. The video didn't come out till August 11th. So, and it's not like there was a lot of work put into this. I don't think this was a terribly hard video to do. This wasn't a terribly hard video to do, to edit. It was a little monotonous at times, but it was just everything going on around me. It was very difficult to work on this. So, that being said, it did come out. I like the way the script was. I like the way that some of the jokes land. I think there's a couple of times where I've internally told myself, okay, well, that was a little cringy. Maybe don't do that again. You know, this and that. I like I said in the last video, or the last commentary rather, I watch my own videos. I do. And it's not a narcissistic thing. It's just a way to learn from the mistakes that I've made, and I was forcing the joke with that one. I hope that was painfully obvious to everyone as it was to me. It is a it's still it's not the best video that I've ever made, but it's still fun, and I still enjoy it. But yeah, no, I I'm sure there's other things to talk about. There were, so I guess I should talk about my outfit as being as being Mario. So the Mario hat was my sister-in-law's husband. I guess he's technically my brother-in-law. I don't know how all that stuff works. There's like anyway, it's his, and they use it for their trunk or treat or whatever every Halloween. And so I asked, hey, can I borrow the hat? And they let me use the hat. That was great. The overalls, the overalls are the funniest part of the whole thing. They are my wife's overalls, and not only that, they're also maternity overalls. So this was actually my wife was pregnant with our second child while making this video, and she just had those overalls out, and I was like, you know what would be funny if I wore those as like Mario. You know, I was originally just gonna wear the red shirt and jeans, but I was like, I should use your overalls, and so I did, and I think it's the funniest part of the whole outfit. Like, I think it's funny. It's short on me, so they're like overall shorts. So that's just funny. It's stupid is really what it's supposed to be. It came. I didn't know they had gloves, but they gave me the gloves that came with the hat, and decidedly I did not wear those while using the plunger on the toilet. That was very intentional, and I don't think I knew how to explain why. And but I did for the using the tennis racket, so they might have gotten a little dirty. I don't know. Anyway, so originally the idea of the video was just to take a look at everything that it has to offer. I don't think I really intended on being too humorous about it. I was trying to... Who was I trying to emulate? Not that I was trying to be like Who Needs Normal or anything, but there was someone else that I was like almost trying to emulate a little bit and just be a little more informative about the game rather than make, you know, constant jokes throughout. But then it turned into that later, and honestly, you know, I'm glad it did, because this is kind of my niche now, and I will not be doing like serious type videos. Well, that's not true. I actually have an idea for a video, for a serious video that I'm probably going to put out here soon. Well, I say soon. I don't know. I don't know about soon, but I'll try. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with this video that was I recorded everything just looking at every different element of the game, and originally just trying to be serious about it, not making a joke out of it necessarily, but it definitely became very jokey after kind of rewriting it, or at least adapting it a lot, and it was good. I still think the script is good, and I still think some of the jokes are good. I've already said that. This is what happens when I ramble. One of the things that I will say that I hate about this video the most is the borders, having the Switch Online borders still on there. And I think I remedy it right away in the next video, is I use my background, my backdrop with the game buttons and everything. I created that just literally, I think it was like the first thing I created with this video. I think it was like day one of the vacation, and it was like the kids' nap time or something, and so I just sat on like the bed or whatever, and I made the backdrop, or maybe I was on the couch. Doesn't matter. I made the backdrop right away, and it was the first thing I made, and I was rather proud of it. And then further along, like I want to say I'm near like the 20-so minute mark into the video, I was angry with myself for not cropping the video footage and putting in the backdrop. I was so mad at myself for not doing that. I'm not making that mistake again. I like the backdrop too much to be in the backdrop and not have the borders from the Switch Online. And even like it looks even uglier having to crop it. Like I think the one mistake that I made when doing this, and I shouldn't have done this looking back, was I zoomed it out or cropped it out or whatever, the bottom bar that has like the menu buttons or whatever. I cropped it out, and I think that was a mistake. I think it looks uglier. My profile icon is like half there, and it just doesn't look good. It looks bad to me.
Seriously, the base model is terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm sure but oh boy, is this
I
can't remember how I felt about it.
I'm at a loss. I'm like trying to think of things to talk about with this, because I pretty much mentioned everything. I do love that list. It was just something I typed. You know, I came up with random stuff. I mean, it's one of the funnier bits to me, and I think even one of those I make a joke about in a later video. I don't remember which one. I think I do. I'll have to look out for it. Yeah, and I wasn't gonna play the. I'm so glad that the Game Boy Color was not necessary to finish, and I didn't even 100% this game. I mean, you know, like I didn't 100% the game. I got all the boards at least, but if I was a lot more serious about it, I might have. It was a lot of fun to play with Austin and Ty for this video, because I needed to do something with them, and I wanted to get footage of like the four-player version of the game. So that was what we did. And I don't think I was originally going to put a lot of our the stuff that we were doing in the video, but I ended up anyway, because some of it was just too funny, and I cut out a lot of it that was also funny, but that will never see the light of day. Yeah, that mustache is really. I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It was mistakes were made. I've learned my lesson. Yeah, I still really like the game. It's still a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm sure there's more stuff that I can say later on the more I think about it. So I'm gonna try to remember. Stupid Madden. I think this, me talking about the music of the game. I mean, yeah, I do agree that, you know, it's a lot more charming, I guess, and it makes me want to dance more than the music that they have in other sports games. Generally, if I'm playing a modern sports game, I will turn the music off, unless they have like NFL Films music. Then I will leave it on. But I don't even think modern Madden has any of the good old NFL Films music that I love a lot. Yeah, that's a joke that I still like. Still kind of proud of that. Yeah. I'm lost. This has got to be a fun commentary to listen to, just me trailing off into who knows what. Yeah, if this was a better video, I should have played it and 100%ed it. Should have gone full on completionist. Well, maybe not full on completionist, but you know what I mean. And I should have recorded me winning the Super Bowl in Madden, but I didn't. And honestly, it could have been easier, but I just decided not to. Yeah, I think that was a stupid edit, stupid clip to throw in, to be completely honest. Yeah, here's some of our
Austin, I had the perfect.
crazy stuff happening. Me and Ty were playing a little bit, and then Pladley started to join, and it was just like, oh, shenanigans. I'm telling you, this is what happens when we get together and we play games. I did decide to put the bottom bar here. I can't exactly remember why I didn't during the other clips. But for the multiplayer ones, I left this in. I don't know what I was doing.
You're right.
I don't know what I was doing.
Yes, sir.
But I fixed it in the future. And I forgot who even won this match because he did turn it to insane or whatever, the
If you don't care,
intense.
Let's just make it funny.
He did turn it to that. I don't remember who won. It was probably not good. Well, actually, it was probably us because Austin was so bad. And then Austin got us on the.
Oh my goodness. It's not because Austin's good. We know that. Nope.
I love we need to do more of these, like just clips of us playing games. I like the Monopoly video, but I know the audio is really bad for that.
Cool beans.
I need to figure out some of my tech issues.
We actually discovered something we never knew.
And then
about
here
this
comes
game in our last play session. Whenever
yeah, no,
you
this is a true story. It's
it sort of hits him.
Austin
It's
just
honestly kinda hard to tell.
jumped in
But
my way and was just being stupid, and so I was just like, okay, whatever. And it just does the thing here. And it's funny. I don't know. We found it funny. He found it funny, especially. I didn't know about it. I don't think any of us knew about it until Austin did that, and then we were like, "What? You can do that?" And then here's the inside joke. Yeah, no, we were kids. We played this game like on our uncle's N64 all the time growing up, and anytime it was a tie, our 4-year-old, 5-year-old minds just thought it was so funny. It's a tie, and it's just been, yeah, I still use it to this day. I will watch a football game, and I will still say it. Here's Mr. Peanut Juice Man again. Old grumpy Mr. Peanut Juice Man. I don't remember if I talked about in the last commentary how I came up with the name, but it was just random. It was Peanut Juice Man. I just, I really don't know. It was for a video that never came out. Never came out. But, yeah, no. So, this was probably the last thing I added in. I'm using ask.com. I don't know. So it always was like sort of a joke, like who is Blue Mario, you know, all that stuff. And so it was a last second thing where I just put in this whole thing. I had, oh my goodness, this is unlocking a new memory. Or not a new memory, but like it's reminding me that I came up with like, I don't know how many. I came up with maybe 5 different like origin stories for Mario's brother. Like I think there was a clone story in there. There was a I don't remember everything. I know there was a clone story for one. I think I don't really remember. But pretty much. So here's how it happened. I came up with the whole bit about talking about the Blue Mario, where he came from, and all that. And when I was playing around with these different origin story ideas, I landed on the Godfather one. Like that was like much further on, and I could have landed on it earlier, but I didn't. And when I was like writing the scene and just writing the details of the story, it didn't click just how perfect this one was until I got to the part where Mario and Luigi come up to him and ask him to be a referee in their tennis tournament. And that was the moment where it clicked, and I was like, this is the one I gotta use, because I gotta tie it into the whole tennis thing. And it was like, I didn't think about tying it into the tennis thing until this pitch, I guess you could say. And it was just so perfect. And I don't know. It was perfect. And the whole Godfather thing, just using the Godfather music, which, yeah, okay, maybe I got hit with a little bit of a, not a copyright strike, but, you know, one of those, demonetization, not that I'm monetizing, whatever the thing is. And, your video is feasible in some areas, but it was, yes, no, I still was, I mean, I had to use the Godfather music. Of course I did. I liked making these little pictures. He is in each one of these pictures. If you can't see him, he's somewhere in the pictures. So just fun little Easter eggs. He might not be in that one, but yeah, no. So, and then the doors closing, just Godfather, you know, like. And then I had to add the directed by Francis Ford Coppola. That was when I realized I had the perfect joke, because I was trying to do a whole clone thing and like a Clone Saga sort of thing, and then it turned into, I think there was like a Star Wars parody that was like similar to the Mario episode. The Mario Super Mario Brothers Super Show episode. Like it was some weird things that I did that were just like so random. But then when I tied it into the tennis thing, that was when I was like, that's it. That's the one. And I don't even remember. I shouldn't have erased them, because when I wrote the script, I just erased them, and then I just wrote over them. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept them all. But no, that was my stupid fault on the stupid notebooks app. But yeah, no, this is still a fun video, and I'll never take it down. I still find it fun. There are some moments that I think are cringy. There's some editing choices that I wish I didn't make. Some things that I wish I had fixed up. But that's what the future videos are. That's why I constantly go back to these videos and constantly watch them, is to learn what I did in the past to remedy it in the future. And that's what I've done for a lot of these. Yeah, I think having this, that be my end of the video shtick, that was the first one. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for the next commentary video whenever that comes out, whenever the next anniversary for the next video comes out. Subscribe here, go to the main channel and subscribe over there if you haven't. I don't know why you're watching this without watching the main video, but anyway, if you haven't watched the main video, go watch it. It might be a funny video. Anyway, all that to say, I should mention, because I didn't think to mention it, but the song. So I was doing a thing. I will mention it. I just went through the whole, like, the whole pitch thing, and now I got a renege on that. So the song choice that I make here is not a song from Mario Tennis. I was not necessarily trying to copy him, but I thought it was a good idea, so I kind of did something similar. So my brother Pladley, with his videos last year, he was doing a video, and then at the end of it, he would tease what the next video was. And so I thought that was a great idea. But I did it with music. So this video, and I think the next video, is when I stopped doing it. But I would tease like what the next video was going to be with whatever music I used in the end screen. I don't do that anymore. I'm not going back to that, because I've changed. I'll talk about it for the next video, I'm sure. But the song that I used here is from the Kirby's Dream Course, and it was supposed to be a hint as to like what the next video was going to be. And then I think Pladley got on me and was like, "You're just copying me" or something. And I was like, I mean, yeah, kind of, but not really. I mean, I'm using music. You use the actual thing. But it was more meant to just be like, if you know what it is, then good for you. But I mean, it's a good fitting song for like an end screen sort of thing. So anyway, I've already said, subscribe and all that. So like the video, like the actual video, go watch it, whatever. And yeah, bye bye. Don't know how to end these things.